Hello guys, Twiff here again. So today we are taking a look on how to play Herald of Agony Occultist as your league starter. So I'm starting to use it at level 18 when you can have minion speed. So your tree must look like this and grab a spiritual command to get some extra attack speed for you and your minions. Then you want to use Herald of Agony, minion speed and minion damage. And Rain of Arrows, lesser poison and faster attack. You can get a blink arrow for movement skill, I guess. So for this video I only took the items I found on the ground, like if it was my league start, so I didn't buy anything. You can see my bow is very bad. I've just got some attack speed on it. So we are level 18. Let's see what you can do when you first try it. So you can see that at this point even Rain of Arrows is still doing some decent damage. So let's kill Oak so you can see the damage you can have. So yeah, I think for a tree link level 18 it's really not bad of a DPS. So in the rest of the video I will try to show you what you can do with the build, what you need to take on the tree and what item you can get. And I will show you all the bosses of every act so you can see the progression of the build. So here we are at Act 2 to kill Val Oversoul. So the DPS yet is not the best, but it's definitely okay. And you can see you are already pretty tanky. So onto Dominus now. So since the last boss we've got Spiritual Aid on the tree, which gives us accuracy through minion accuracy, so we are more likely to hit with Rain of Arrows. And we've got a bunch of minion damage and attack speed. So you can see the damage starts to be really good. It pretty much two-shots the little bosses. You can see even with this low attack speed, you are still maintaining like 25 to 30 violence stack, so it's definitely okay. So when you are leveling, try to look for some 4 links or 3 links with blue and green sockets. So most likely you want either full energy shield items or evasion and energy shield base. We are now at Act 4 boss, Malachi. So since the last boss I got myself a Quill Rain. So at this point you should be able to buy one when you start the league. So be sure to look for an item level 25 at least, so you can get a 4-link. So here I added damage on full life to minion speed and minion damage. So we are now getting pretty much all the time 40 stacks, which is really nice. And you also don't need faster attack anymore on Rain of Arrows, since you are attacking so fast already. So I haven't done the first lab yet, because I'm getting Profane Bloom first. So this requires to use Curse on Hit, which is level 38. So I will only do normal lab at level 38. So once you get Quill Rain and 4 links, you hit pretty decent damage spikes. So before Act 5 starts, I will do normal lab. So we are now level 38. So I was able to get Curse on Hit with projectile weakness on my bow. So I swapped the Herald of Agony to my chest. So I have now 2 4-links. And we've got some more minion damage on the tree, and we are starting to get pretty tanky through life and energy shield. So let's see how his arrow goes. So since we are level 38, we are way over the level of the zone. So I guess it won't be so hard. It's pretty late to do his arrow, but you don't need it before, so it's better to just do it with higher levels. So that was the last phase, and you can see the damage is really nice now. So we now have done the first lab, which means we've got profane blooms. So as you can see, big packs of monsters just explode when they are killed by the minion. So the clear speed from here starts to be really nice. So we are now at Kitava, at the 5 boss. So since the last boss, we've got a pair of Asenath Gentle Touch, which is a pair of gloves that gives you temporal chain on hit. So for that, I got an extra curse on the tree. So we now play with 2 curses, which is a bit more defensive. You can see that the DPS is really fine, and we've got over 2k EHP at Act 5 already. So you can see here on the tree I got Whisper of Doom, which is the extra curse you need if you are using the gloves only. If you are not using the gloves, then you don't need it. So I skipped Act 6 and 7 bosses, since nothing really changes for those bosses. You just get a bunch more of defenses, life and energy shields. So we are now on Cruel Lab, level 55 Isaro. So you can see, since I suck at dodging, hopefully I got enough life. And yeah, it's pretty nice DPS, and you are very tanky. So let's see Act 8 bosses, Lunaris and Solaris. So at this point we've done Cruel Lab, which means we now got some more ES, and the energy shield recharge cannot be stopped when you get hit. So it adds a bit more of defense, and I also have almost 5k EHP at the beginning of Act 9, so I don't think there's anything to say about that. Act 8 is done. It means we have now access to Blood Aqueduct. So I recorded a little footage there because it's a common place to farm. So you can see and compare it to some of the old builds you've done. You can see all the packs of monsters just explodes. It's pretty fast. It's not the fastest for sure, but it's very decent. And I'm also only level 57 or something like this. So we are now at Act 9 boss, the Trinity. Nothing has really changed, only got more EHP, more energy shield, more life. You can see the damage is still pretty nice, as you gain a lot of damage through the level of the gem. So I'm now on Merciless Lab level 68, and I'm only level 63 in this video, still on 4 link, but you can see I got like 6k EHP almost, so I'm really tanky, so I was able to do it that early. I like to do it before Kitava so you don't have the minus 60 resistances, but you can only do it if your character is strong enough. So yeah, level 63 versus level 68, very easy. Strong DPS, tons of life, you can do whatever you want. So Act 10 boss Kitava finally. We are still on 4 links on the chest and 4 link on the bow. All of that with the leveling gear. I didn't buy anything besides. the gloves and the Quill Rain, which you should be able to buy pretty early in the league. So we've got almost 6k EHP, tons of damage, and from now on it will only get tankier. You can keep playing life and energy shield until you feel comfortable enough to switch to CI when you have like maybe 8k ES at least. Then I would say you can swap to CI at level maybe 75 or 80. You can do the first few maps with the life steal. So overall I would say it was a very good build to start the league. It's fast, not the fastest, but it's definitely okay. You've got some pretty good damage, especially on bosses. And you have an insane amount of HP with no investment. So I don't see any reason why you couldn't start the league with it. So I added a bonus clip. It's the first map after Kitava. So I'm still level 63. I didn't buy anything. I'm still on 4 link. It's the same layout as the Blood Aqueduct. It's channel map tier 1. It was just to show you how the build is doing in maps. So you can see the damage is really fine. You pretty much one-shot all the packs with the explosions. You have tons of HP already. And you can pretty much do every map mod.
When I'm ready and not before.
So you can see here I just leveled up to 64, so I'm very low level still and able to do the whole map. So I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe it helped you to choose your league starter. And see ya in the next video.